Cumberbatch.
Hey, are you guys talking about the Bass Pro Shop?
You good?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Break a Sweat Improv show.
Are you guys going to the Bolonky Slide show?
I don't know.
Hey guys, sorry, I just lost a big bundle of posters I was handing out for the Break Straight Improv show.
I don't think that is.
Hey guys. I never forget a name.
Slate Improv! Darling. Yes, darling, honey, I need help. Okay, I took CPR last year. I think it's still good. I think that's for when you're unconscious. Do I need to get... You need to lay down. Lay down. I'm gonna get you some ice. Okay. Ice? My chest hurts. I don't know. Mom would just always put an ice back on my head and say, feel better, and then it would. Okay. I'm in. Freeze. Okay. You know what, Isaiah?
I don't think that this is communicating what I want to communicate.
Just stick to it, because we have to commit now.
No, I don't think we do. Yeah. So I really want the cat to look like it's confused, like it can't believe what it just saw.
Okay. So, I think body language is what we're missing.
You're right.
Because that was completely normal body language.
You're right. That would express a very normal, ordinary circumstance. Can you be a table?
Okay. Like so?
Yes.
And Ram. Say them quickly. Okay. Oh my gosh!
Okay.
I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry.
How did you not see me there? I guess I just look so much like what I was impersonating.
But I'm not honestly sure what you were trying to do.
Time for you to learn
Okay.
the art of camouflage.
Okay.
Think about it. Becoming the environment. And in modern day society, the environment is made almost entirely out of concrete.
I mean, sure.
So you become the park bench that is set in stone, quite literally.
Like a stone park bench or the set in stone.
Breeze. Let's take Dub and Dora.
Behold, master. Brought for you the man you requested to test upon for certain Dr. Evil World.
My pet. What's a fine specimen?
Yes, I found it at the graveyard myself under the name Philip. Yes, or maybe Philip. I don't know.
Me either.
It's good.
Let's see.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it could be Philip.
You're so thoughtful.
Thank you, Master.
Help me flip him.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna flip.
We're gonna flip Philip. Flip him. All right.
Ready? One.
Which way are we going? Left or right? You go left or my right?
That way. 1, 2, 3.
Aunt Jean, I want to thank you for taking my senior pictures. Is that, yes, right there.
Yeah.
So I want to
Should
get...
I put the fabric over my head like I did in 1920s or 10?
If you want to, but I want you
think I
to
will.
okay some poses first. Can you
Oh,
see?
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking basketball. Like a little.
Okay, action shot.
Yeah.
Action shot. All right. All right. I'm gonna adjust the.
Oh, what about
shutter
this one?
speed. Oh. You gotta turn. Yes.
Here before, man.
I mean, it's just like deja vu. It just keeps happening. Here.
So, how many times have I got to stop by to do this? I know that you love getting these.
Okay. This isn't the last time for a while.
How long's a while? Because honestly, I guess I could stand to come more often if you want.
Yeah, I think you can present what it's like to be like emotionally distant through your body language. I'm not trying to capture you. Yeah. I'm gonna start painting now. You're moving a lot there, but we'll.
Freeze. Let's get Noah and
I understand that you're nervous about this.
Nervous?
I'm sorry, but you shouldn't speak to your sensei in that way. Are you ready to try the technique again? Remember, when you're faced with an attacker, you assume the crave position. That's right. Now we're going to pretend that there's somebody there, and you, where? In front of you, attacking you. Okay. Okay, imagine there's somebody there attacking you. Close your eyes if it helps. What's the first thing that you do?
That's in their name.
I'll pretend. Howard. Good name. Thanks for asking.
Buster. I'm about to bust you!
Okay. Hey, how'd you get in the bottom of the couch?
Been here for 7 years.
7 years? What are you, a clicker?
No. I'm the long forgotten home phone.
What's a phone?
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah. In fact, I think somebody forgot me just because they were like, whatever the word is, like rage quitting or something. I mean, can you rage quit on a person?
They definitely, they rage quitted on me. They rage quit on the phone a lot. They would just, it really hurt, actually.
Yeah. Let me take you back and review how it went. It
Oh,
all
okay.
started when Jeremy walked up to Sarah.
Rotate right.
These are all wrong. All wrong. Aren't you quality assurance?
Yes, that is what we say here, generally, mostly. How wrong are they, would you say?
All. All wrong.
In what way? Can you clarify?
Look,
I'm
when
sorry,
you
my
throw
bad.
them up in the air, they don't float down.
Well, that is to be expected. We don't make tissue here. Just boxes.
Well, I was trying to empty them so we'd have boxes.
I see.
We gotta take the tissue out. Help me.
I can help you with that. I feel like we're kind of working backwards in the process. Aren't these supposed to be filled up with tissue before they're sold? Wouldn't these be the ones at the end of the line that we're about to sell?
Your quality assurance. My greatest orb.
Yes. What is it you wish
Watch.
to know?
Watch her come to life. That tickled.
Well, sir, it's been a while since you've brought me out.
your red sunglasses?
You know that, like, they're a picture on me, but you can try. No, I'm just messing with you. They're just a picture. You can't reach them into glass or unless you broke me, which would be very sad. But if you broke me, then my spirit would be released. To cause terror and things.
Let's do it.
You good?
Ew.
This is. Do you not like my lunch?
No. Sarah, I know that you're new at this tissue factory, but there is one rule in the break room. Read it.
No pickles.
That's right. No pickles. And you want to know why?
Yeah, actually, I really would.
Because I, the manager, do not like them.
This seems like a very subjective rule.
That doesn't matter.
I think it does matter because rules are typically supposed to be objective.
What do you propose to do about them?
Get rid of the rule.
You can't get rid of rules. There has to be like a delegation.
Oh, actually, hold on. So,
What are you going to do? No. No! That was hand lettered. I got it on Etsy.
Hey Sarah, nice of you to invite me to your house again.
mm-hmm. Oh, I guess you're just gonna play video games again.
Were you expecting me to do something else?
Yeah, I know. Maybe talk to me.
What do you think girlfriends are for these days?
Okay, that's it.
Hey!
No,
What do you think TVs and such are for these days?
Not for you playing
What do
any
you
more
think
video games.
Couches are made for.
Sitting and talking.
What I would, well, not the talking part.
That's it. I'm done.
That was when I fell out of his pocket. You're done? Play the game?
No, we are done. No more coming over. No more using my PS5. No more video games. I'm done.
No, hold on. I need these to live, Sarah.
I need you to leave.
So, listen, boss. I might have made a tiny mistake.
Tiny?
Yeah, very small, insignificant. Nobody would ever care. I just have to mention it to you as my superior, of course. With those
Carry
tissue
on.
boxes, you remember we had transport.
Yeah.
Of course,
Lots
there
of them.
lots of them. It is a factory. I just might have happened. Oh, well, they're gone. I should just say it. They're gone. And that's all you need to know, really.
Okay, right.
What have I done?
You can't have them.
What have I done?
I'm really hungry. You spent 10 years stuck in
I've
a
got some
glass.
pickles.
That'd be nice.
Better?
Yes. Shall we go to war now?
Yeah. Who should we take on?
Who has most annoyed you recently at your favorite country banquet? You know, you have those as the conjurer. You bring all
Yes,
the
yes,
foreign
yes.
powers.
Mazeltova.
Ooh. So don't they have like those big horses that like to sample things?
Yes.
What could we combat them with for that? Be like bigger cows. We don't exactly have a lot of exports here.
Let me think. Yes, you were.
Now I just like pickles floating around.
It's so hard.
It is hard.
Maybe I can conjure you back.
No, sir, don't do that. I'm free.
What do you think? Now.
Joke's on you. I still have the red sunglasses.
They sent the manager to pickle therapy.
Makes me. And we're just. We've been at this for weeks.
Is it a dill or is it a sweet one?
It's sweet.
Oh. I haven't actually tried the sweet ones. I just got really adverse to the dill ones because they were like every time I ate them.
That's okay. That's okay. These aren't that way. It's not the same. They are not the same. This is not a pickle.
Okay.
It is a cucumber.
Uh-huh.
Just old. Kind of green.
Okay. Wait, what shape is it? It's a sphere, right? Spheres are my favorite. Well, they're not my favorite because I hate pickles, but you know.
It's a spear.
Okay, I'll try it. Whew, it's cold. It's okay. Oh, that was kind of disappointing, I don't lie.
Let's welcome our therapist.
Mom, Dad. Whenever I have problems in my interpersonal relationships, you tell me to sit down and talk it out with them. So I brought you to the kitchen table to sit down and talk out your fights.
It sounds like you've had a rough childhood.
Why'd you just break the fourth wall?
Well, let's hear more from you.
I'm your daughter. I'm really upset that I can't go to sleep because you keep shouting at each other. But it's okay because we're gonna fix it, whiten out, and then you're gonna go take me to Dairy Queen because you're gonna feel bad that I have to deal with this. So why don't I'm gonna have Mom start because you freaked me out with the breaking of the fourth wall.
I'm sorry that we kept you up. That does make me feel bad.
It's okay. I was playing Animal Crossing on my DS anyway, so.
You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be up late doing that.
Don't you think she can play it a little bit though?
Well,
I'm gonna take that.
So here's the thing. I was really, I guess I've never told you. You're a little young to have heard the whole story of like how we met and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I was really taken in by his charismatic personality, and I was, you know, I'm pretty lively, and it was so great to have someone who matched my energy.
He's like a schmaltzy, like, newscaster, fourth wall breaker, always got a soapbox kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, and it's really.
Talk about a critic.
I think, you know, we talking Broadway or we talking like TV?
I wouldn't say I'm aspiring. I mean, you know, I'm very into Broadway, but
You're in Broadway?
I'm very into it. Like,
Oh, so you're aspiring. I know my vocabulary.
It was and you know, shoot for the stars.
Failed dream to be an actor.
Yeah,
But
but
he pretends that he
he
does.
just can't.
He's in denial. Yeah, he's
And he really just feels the need to make everything about. I hate to put it like this because you know I'm not big on being negative, but he really likes to just make everything about his failure.
Oh, so he's like playing the victim.
No, that's really dramatic. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
No.
Oh, so he thinks he's a main character.
Yeah.
He thinks he's literally in a movie right now.
Yeah. So like the Broadway stuff, you
I don't think I've ever heard you sing except for on birthdays.
I sing, don't I? I sing.
Not well.
So we really are talking about musicals, like Hamilton, that other one about the war,
Well, I just-
that other one about the war, that other one about the war.
I have this dream and I have this fascination with Broadway, and I just want to, kind of live on the mission of being an actor. And so I just,
Live on the mission
like my
of being-
perspective,
Sorry, carry on.
yeah. Get a load of her. My hands.
It's a really small amount of fans if that wall is your fan. Anyways, Devin, talk about what you are upset with Mom about.
I mean, I wouldn't really say I'm upset. It's just, it seems that every time that I am wanting her to make a decision or weigh in on something that I'm deciding on, there's only like, she's very in favor of whatever I want.
So she like never turned you down. She's just like she's a pushover. She's like, so
Yeah.
okay. She just affirms absolutely everything that you put on the table. She says yes to everything. Completely unhealthy mom.
You don't think I'm healthy, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so back to Mr. Fourth Wall Breaker. So we're dreaming about Broadway. We're never gonna get to
He
Broadway
really wanted to be in the bright lights, you know?
in the spotlight.
Yeah, just really to be physically there. And
On a stage.
yeah, and now let it go.
You just like, you really think that you're always on the stage. You are the stage. Your life is a stage.
Yeah.
Life is.
It's like no matter where I am, I'm on the stage in a way, if you think about it. I mean, I'm sure everyone else agrees. There's no place to not be doing this. If I were to leave the planet, then I would
The
consider
world is your stage. The world is your oyster. But that would be really uncomfortable to just constantly live in a slimy pearl containing thing.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, you're gonna hire a real therapist. Second of all, there's this improv group, Dad, downtown, and they're really cool, and I think you should join them, because then you'll know what a stage feels like, and you'll feel the lights on you, and you'll realize that the lights are actually super duper hot. And you'll be like, ugh. And then you'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. At least that's how I felt every single Christmas when I have to play Mary at the Christmas special at church.
You so well.
I did. Okay, so then Mama,
Yeah.
I want you to look me in the eyes. Okay, what does N-O spell?
Well, yeah, it spells no.
Yeah. Okay, so I want you to say that word once. Say no.
No.
Okay, say twice.
No.
Let it sink in, Mom. Let it sink in. No. You can say no.
I can say no.
Yes. Wait, look it down and say no.
You don't want to do that, do you?
Yeah. And yes.
Hello, do you know why I pulled you over?
Quicker, quicker! Will soon be relit.
So I'm gonna need you to take your foot off the gas and step out of the vehicle.
Half a minute.
Step out of the vehicle now, sir, please. And you, ma'am, please, just.
And you see that whenever there's a decision to be made, just mention no.
So I am an enforcer of the law. Is that what you're earned? know half of my story on how I became a police officer?
I was really hungry.
Okay, so, have you... Have a moment. I've never been flustered by people I pulled over before.
So discipline is better for the mind.
Discipline? Yes. Please, I will give you a ticket. Step out of the vehicle.
You better find someone else to answer your questions.
Please step out of the vehicle, man. Well, hurry up. Okay, now, see, we're going to go into the street for this. Come on.
I call a kind of flattery.
I'm testing you to see if you've had anything to drink tonight. This is not flattery. You will get arrested. Please walk this line.
What's the matter?
Y'all!
There is no simple answer to this question.
So what you're telling me is that you can't walk in a line, and that's mighty concerning. Also, you're not driving, so why am I asking you? And walk this line.
One left?
Not
Yes.
that line.
One right? Yes.
And when one pair of admirable things is more admirable than the other.
I am going to act like I did not run into you guys because this is becoming too big of a deal. And quite frankly, this is my first day without my superior teaching me, and I am really stressed. And maybe you just drive away. Please don't kill anyone.
Well,
This way.
well, what are the circumstances under which they become better, don't you think?
I will escort you home in my car. I will be trailing you, so if you swerve 1 inch.
Your servant, Mr. Baggins.
Oh no, you're behaving terribly.
Up the trees, quick.
Go.
Now, I understand that you're sure that I need the extra steel cast iron pan, but yeah. Are you sure I can't leave it behind?
I'm sure.
Please, these backpacks are so
How are we
heavy.
going to cook eggs once we get on the mountain?
How long are we gonna be up there?
What does that
Oh
mean?
my God.
Can we turn around or at least leave the steel cast
He's
iron?
supposed to be here, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Actually.
Are you our Sherpa?
Yark.
Nark. It's nice to meet you, Nark.
Now, can you tell them how essential eggs are on this whole mountain thing?
I like eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you carrying a backpack?
Because you guys
Yeah, more stuff than we need.
No, it means that you have stuff that I need.
More stuff than I need.
Dark also has supplies.
See, if York can carry his weight, then I think you guys can too.
I guess that's a pretty good reason, actually.
All
So
right,
let's just
fine,
go ahead.
fine.
This way.
That looks pretty steep.
That's a
Does York
straight
have-
up line. Oh my gosh.
Does York have more physical capabilities than I do?
Little armed fools.
Yes.
Yark will help you.
Yark.
Grab on. Time. Okay, give me a second. It was actually set to an hour and 30. So I'm You're good. Almost there. Oh, all right. Go.
So, are you sure that we need even the cast iron steel in our backpacks?
Yeah, I like scrambled eggs, and we gotta have them.
Why do we need eggs?
Because everyone likes eggs, but I do most of all. Speaking of people who like eggs, I think this
Who's that?
this is our guy.
Yark.
See?
Are you
That's the
Well,
sure I've
nice
ever
to
seen
meet
it.
you.
Yark to meet you.
Okay, so
This is going great already. Tell them how important eggs are.
I like eggs.
okay, so I guess that we should probably continue up the mountain then.
Wait, why aren't you carrying a backpack?
Yeah,
Because you guys have the things that I need.
but that means that I don't need them.
Yark also has supplies.
I guess
York
that's a
also
pretty good
has
answer.
supplies.
Probably fine.
Ready?
This seems.
It seems treacherous. I didn't like that. Yark will help. Okay. Grandma!
We didn't get this far.
Princess Bride was greatly influential.
Wow, that's a very cultured take, York.
Time. All right, and go.
So I understand that we need all this heavy equipment, but do we really need to steal cast iron pans?
I don't see the point of all this. Of course we need them. I like eggs.
Well, oh my goodness, who is that? It's a monster.
I think she likes eggs. Wait, no. I think it's guy. Is that a Sherpa? Yark.
This is Yarg, our guy. Tell them about the eggs, Yarg.
I like eggs.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Yarg.
Yes.
So you're certain that we can't lose any more stuff?
Why is it you have a backpack? Because you have my stuff.
Hey, wait, why do we have to carry your stuff and you don't have to carry our stuff?
Yark also has things.
Oh, well, I guess that's a pretty good reason, so we can continue.
This way, mortals.
That looks pretty steep.
Weak.
That was very nice.
Grab on.
Okay.
I'm taking you to new heights. You
This
will
is really
soon
dramatic.
see the cliffs of
We
insanity.
didn't get this far last time.
Behold, the cliffs of insanity.
Time. All right, ready now? Start.
Alright, I understand that we need all this heavy equipment, but why do we need to steal cast iron pans? Because I like eggs at the top of the mountain. I need my eggs. Okay. But this is really heavy. Oh my goodness, what is that? Ah! Oh my goodness. This is our guide, actually, Yarg. Me, Yarg. Oh, well, I'm sorry for the confusion. It's nice to meet you. Oh. Are you a Sherpa? All right, so now we can begin. Wait, why don't you have a new backpack? Yeah. Well, because you're carrying my stuff. Well, why are we carrying it? I don't want to. Yarg has luggage too. I guess that's a pretty good point. So we suppose we can begin now. Weak arms, insanity. Behold the cliffs of insanity. We didn't make it this far last time.
Okay. Have you played golf before?
I have, but I'm not very good at it. But mini golf is like my strongest.
It took me years to convince Dr. Dove to build this place in the PAC.
I know, and it's beautiful. I don't know. I feel like I need to be working on something else.
Learn this stuff. Golfing is an art.
I know. Okay.
But you haven't played it all, have you?
I've played mini golf.
It's not the same.
I know it's not the same.
Look, I was at the Masters tournament last year. It was incredible.
Oh, okay.
They were incredible.
You weren't in it?
I wasn't.
Oh,
I wasn't.
okay.
One day.
Yes, and we
But-
will practice together and we will be good.
As long as you. Sorry.
You're doing so good.
Thank you.
Go, continue.
Yes, there are certain signs up around here that I also advise Dr. Dub put up. Such as don't hit it in that direction, because the windows.
Hey!
Got 4 on that last one.
Was that you?
Was what me?
You hit me. You're holding a club.
No, that was my friend Kelly.
She's not here anymore. I only have you to blame.
She just took a quick bathroom break. I promise you, it was her. I haven't been hitting golf balls yet. I was waiting for her.
Uh-huh. Wait, are you the guy that got this commission?
Exactly. Yeah. I know. Everybody's hero, right?
I mean, I know that we're like encouraging our athletics department, but
That's me, the absolute athletics commissioner encourager guy.
number 1 buster, I guess.
You can see that. I've been in this stuff a lot.
I've wanted to use the driving range. Could I try it? You
Be
did
my
hit me on the
guest.
head. Okay.
That was my friend Kelly.
Keep selling yourself. Okay, wait. What's the goal here? Where are you trying to hit it to? It's just the hallway.
That hole.
Oh, there's a hole. Okay.
Thank you for coming to see us. Thank you. Now, could you describe to me exactly how this happened?
Yes, I was sitting on the bench outside of the Spanish classroom. It's like outside there. And I was studying because I have my final coming up. And then a rogue golf ball hit me. Quite right in the head. It almost felt like someone was aiming at me. And then I ended up going and I ended up getting distracted by the fact that there was an entire driving range in the KC and I missed my final. And that's why I'm here with the, registrar, you, to figure out how I can graduate now.
Unfortunately, Miss Robinson, is that right? You're the 57th case.
I knew I wasn't the only one.
But unfortunately, what that means is because every single one of people in your Spanish class got hit with a golf ball in the head, you all have to retake the final.
Are we at least gonna do it like this weekend? I have my cap and gown. I got my pictures taken. I can't not graduate now.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but they replaced the entire art department with a indoor golf course.
That's not the registrar's department.
Yeah, except I don't have a major anymore because now it has become golf.
I understand. What was your last name again? I can look through the file.
Yosemite? Yes, then no, me.
Yes, and,
Yeah.
it looks like you've already completed all of your art credits. The only thing you're missing to graduate is a Hughes election.
All right. Welcome to In this class, we're gonna just play some sharks and minnows. And you're gonna get an A.
Just me.
Yup. You're the minnow. I'm the shark. Start at the red line.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so scared.
Now, normally this game is played where the sharks have to start looking off that way, but to make it a more challenge, to make you earn your A, I'm just gonna start staring at you. Get to the other side whenever you're ready.
We gotta get to faculty meeting. We're late.
Oh, yeah! Totally had that on my schedule this week. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pitch this idea and tell me if you think it's a good one. Alright. We got the indoor golf rink.
Yeah.
Rock climbing gym.
Ooh,
Right.
I love it.
Yes.
And then we take over. Poli-sci?
We'll get a bouldering section. We'll get like the belaying ropes. It's gonna be great. And we're not gonna hire anybody to clean up all the chalk dust.
Oh, the chalk dust is
It's part of the estate.
awesome.
Yes! You think they're gonna take the idea?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So we've finished your construction on your rock wall here. There, yeah. So we have an entire pile of chalk, as you requested, not in a bag, on the floor. Yeah. So you can just kind of throw that around. So there were a bunch of crying students outside. I don't know what their purpose was, but I have now hired them. They are now your instructors, so they are in charge of everything.
Nice.
On
belay.
Yeah.
Belay is on.
Yes. And so yeah, pretty much all that's left is the bill. Yeah.
The bill?
The bill. Like the money that you're gonna owe me for building this.
I don't know. Okay, so there's an issue.
Oh.
I know that you spent approximately $280,000 installing a rock climbing in our poli-sci department.
It's not a poli-sci department anymore, actually.
Right.
Please be sensitive to the new majors.
So we actually have to leave this building right now because there's a tornado watch and the PAC is currently flooded and it's already completely destroyed the golf course that has been installed in the.
What about my rock wall?
It's already gone. It's too late.
And the chalk?
Hold on. I have to finish explaining to you. We didn't sign this part at the bottom, so that says that if it gets destroyed before we pay for it, we don't pay for it. So unfortunately, that's your expense. I'm gonna leave now. And you can come
Wait,
with.
do I have to pay for it or I don't have to pay
No,
for it?
I'm leaving right now.
Hey,
Hey.
so two problems. The bathroom's out of paper towels. Do you work for maintenance?
I'm not literally not gonna fund for that. Yeah, I'm literally in charge of all of Union's finances. I don't care if the bathroom's like this.
So that's a problem. The PAC's flooded. I'm charged with 57 cases of an unfinished final, and I don't know what to do about it. I just went to the bathroom, man.
Yeah, I got that part of me. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm a very high up official individual
Yeah.
with Union University's staff, so I can solve these problems. The students, they probably pass. Just
Okay.
give them their diplomas. And the bathroom, we could just put caution tape or like a cone in front of the door.
Okay.
And then what was the third problem?
The PAC is flooded.
We're just gonna have to get straight to tearing it down. I know that we don't have those costumes built yet, but I'm sure that we'll have them eventually. Like we already sacrificed 2 departments, the rest can go on that side. Yeah.
How about leaving? We have to leave.
Right, sorry, I had
Yeah.
to sign the paperwork.
There you go.
To be perfectly honest, if you've never brought up that this is a thing that bothers you, maybe you should bring it up. A simple group chat text is very popular with the youths. I might even, if you can always just leave a note by the light switch in the kitchen that says, "Please turn me off." Chances are, if they see something visually or if they've just heard you say it before, usually just a gentle reminder is all it takes.
Now it seems like you think that you're bothered by the light being on in the kitchen, but what's really at stake here is a power struggle. You don't understand that the kitchen is your territory. And so what you need to do is take your mattress, put it in the kitchen. That's in your bedroom now. And so who's gonna control the lights in your bedroom? You. And so you just need to start sleeping in there and make it known that you live in the kitchen.
Amen.
Howdy. Bill's Bricks and Mortar. So, sorry for you. Now, most problems that I've encountered in my life, a lot of people get confused. Bricks are not only for construction, they can solve many problems. In this case, it looks like your roommates are going to bed. And so what you gotta do is, after they've gone to bed, leaving the light on, you seal them in. And it'll be just like in Looney Tunes where they open the door, except they'll only open one door before they run into a brick wall. And then they'll be like, I was so wrong to have done that. And I really should have reconsidered before I turned the light off.
Okay, more burning questions. Yes, in the very, very back.
How do you fix your phone that you dropped in water?
How do you fix your phone when you drop it in water?
So my technique has always been to put it in rice. Just put it in rice, and if it doesn't work, then try another day.
Okay, I see this as an opportunity. This is an opportunity to claim on your phone insurance or whatever, your phone bill company, that you need a new phone. So, I mean, as far as you're aware, it's unsavable. So just use a friend's phone, call up your phone company and say, hey, accidents happen. See if you can get a new one. Why not? I mean, you can even just say, you put my phone in the water yourself. And then, or say, your phone, it was guaranteed to not explode whenever I put it in water, and here we are. Get yourself a new phone from it.
To me, the problem seems to be that your phone was too weak. That phone is a total loss. What you're gonna want to do is, when you get your new phone, little by little drop water onto it so that it can build endurance to water. By the end of it, you should be able to use your phone in the ocean, make calls in the pool, anytime.
How do you deal with
When it comes to babies, tenderness is what's most important. Oftentimes we can, just want to leave our babies to their own devices, but physical touch is what's really going to make the baby bond with you. And so if you could get some skin-to-skin contact, that would be great. So I just recommend, holding the baby against you, cuddling it, that. And if the problem persists, perhaps the baby is just hungry. So you're going to want to meet all of your baby's needs.
Well, sweetie. And your mother was just a wee little baby. Before we had all those fancy psychologists telling us what babies don't do and might not or may do need, we just go for a drive and put them in the passenger seat. That's always me. I'm always the one in the passenger seat, and then my husband, your lovely grandfather, will drive for us. And we'll take a few blocks around the neighborhood. I'll smoke a few cigarettes, and the baby will stop crying.
Hello, it's me, King Solomon. If you cared enough for this baby, it would stop crying. That means that it's not your baby.
Good morning, sir. I know I always live by that the early bird gets the worm, but I have found out today that wormers only eat seeds. I'm so sorry I'm late today. I have very good reason though.
I would love.
Okay, let me
They were like frog people.
Okay, okay.
I was accompanied by frogs.
With a bunch of frogs.
Yes. And
They were whistling?
no, I whistle because I'm a bird. And so then he stood up. They had a drink. I drank from the hands of the frog. Blew a kiss. I blew a kiss to the frog. I kissed the frog.
What possessed you to do that?
Well, it's very, I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
guess I
you
didn't
kissed
pick
a
up
frog.
on no.
One frog?
I think so, yes.
Just one. You can sit on the chair.
No, but I just have to reposition every now and then. My legs get tired. Okay, and then I was one of them then. For the movie. Yeah. I was very shell shocked being a bird at first, and then being from. And then I finished my nose shut and was very gleefully going on my way. My nose shut. I was with somebody who finished their nose shut. They were boys helping. They were. I was stepping real good steps. They were. Real good steps like those.
You were kissing a frog,
Yep.
and then you turned into a frog.
And I turned into a frog.
And then how'd you get here?
I was steering wheels like. I was turning wheels and my feet were all attached to wheels. No, they weren't. I turned into a wind-up robot. I'm sorry. The sun is in my eye.
Well, get yourself together.
It was a wind-up device. No, it wasn't a wind-up device. It was a crank-operated device. It was a shoe. On my feet. And that's my feet. I was lifted up. Wait a moment. I am very busy. What is it?
I have had the craziest day.
Okay, tell me.
I turned into a unicorn. I heard through the grapevine that you also got turned into something, but I'm a unicorn.
Unique. Okay. Thank you. That really helps me a lot. Actually, I'm really fine. It's time. A unicycle. And I returned to my warbler state. So, I hope you can understand.
This is the last time. Be late.
The early bird will, from now on, get the worm.
That's the way to do it.
Thank you.
Raise the crowd.
Oh, what is this? Ow.
Alright, open your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna start with you two.
All right. Now, how long have you been chasing me?
Switch.
My dearest knight,
Yes, my lady.
thank you for comforting me at such a time.
Switch.
I love this new driving range of the PAC.
Do you like my bracelet? I feel like it's a little.
It's so chunky.
Switch. Switch.
Is it a good sized platform? I mean, is
Oh.
it too tall or not tall enough?
How tall is Jeremy?
Pretty short.
This is great for moving the ceiling tiles.
Switch.
Long time. No.
Switch.
Stephanie, I really can't see it.
Let me see.
Are these good?
Switch.
Okay, so.
No.
Speaking faster, it turns into a circle, see?
Honey, you need to get your teeth cleaned more often.
Switch.
This new weed thing is awesome.
I tell you, you will have a new garden in like 3 days.
There we go. Oh my
Your
gosh.
nails are so long.
Yeah. You want some?
The way they design these life convenience items to pick at your toes and do such things.
Here, let me get this out of your teeth.
Can you check out the rash on my back? Is it bad? Be honest.
All right, draw your sword.
Sword, switch.
What's it done last time?
Let it out, baby.
We're marching in graduation.
New hair clip, what's your name?
Completely overshadowed your face.
Switch.
Hey, this torch could go out at any minute. We'll be left in the dark. How long have we been here?
3 days.
Switch.
How much change did you say it was?
$3 per ticket.
That seems
Switch.
You look like a farmer now.
It's my new brand
Wow.
for my UU cows.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I've been moved to interrogation because I couldn't pull people over, so I'm here to just ask you some questions in a very calm manner. So, number one, can you just admit what you did?
Golly, I wish I could. But I'm having a really hard time remembering without my lawyer.
That's understandable. Let me just, if I just start talking, maybe it'll come back to the front of your mind, So, when we find scissors in the drawer, it's always a fun moment, especially when they look cute and they fit really nicely in your hand and they make that nice, moment when you snip them,
Especially the left-handed ones.
Yeah.
Left-handed. I never see those.
Oh, so are you sure you're left-handed?
No, I'm not sure I'm left-handed.
Maybe if you tried being right-handed, maybe you would see a different outcome of your work. So I saw a picture of your work.
Of the haircutting that I do?
Yeah, I did. Specifically in the file of this case, I saw a picture. And I just gotta say that maybe we should try going a different route career-wise, because this was just not it.
I give a really bad haircut in my opinion?
Yeah, it wasn't just the haircut, it was really just right in front of you, like the first thing you see when you look at a person, it was just like, wah.
Like I cut off somebody's eyebrow?
No.
Snipped eyebrow?
No, it's like, when you're really insecure about your forehead. Maybe I'm projecting, I'm sorry.
I think you are projecting, but I think you have no reason to. You have a beautiful forehead. So I cut bad.
after you're out of prison. But I have another coworker who's gonna come talk to you.
Wait,
It's gonna be fine. I have faith in you.
Wait, no.
You're behaving great.
What's the prison sentence for bad bangs?
Sorry, there's only foghorns and like confetti stuff.
Someone seen it?
That's right. How you doing? Normally people ask like, where are you at? But thanks for not doing that.
You're so, I mean, obviously you're here.
Yep, that's right. I really admire, in an unprofessional way, which you did. It,
Unprofessional way? What I did?
well, in professional terms, not like because you're a professional. You saw that. I wanted to talk about a friend. It was a lot like, the last time I saw something that dramatic appear on national television involving people like me. Those Smith decked the guy in the face. Except what you did was even more mind-bendingly crazy than that.
It was more mind-bendingly crazy than slapping Chris Rock.
Have you seen the really funny edit where it's like ragdoll physics?
Yeah.
It'd be like if you had done that in real life. If he had hit him and it was like actually a ragdoll, and so he just like. You ever seen a ragdoll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just was somebody involved with the Oscars, or that was entirely unrelated?
I don't think he's been to any recently because I haven't watched him since then. But he can be nominated for those. Yeah.
So I did this to an actor.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see.
And like me, Foghorn!
Did I give thanks to the Rock?
You know what I gotta say? This puts the Shamalama. This is so good. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Guy Fieri. Hi, Guy Fieri.
Hi. I heard about what you did. I was really sad. Tragic even. I mean, in show business, we gotta keep our hair. It's an iconic part of us.
It is for you, but I think the record can state that The Rock's hair is not a part of him.
It's lack of hair that's a part of him.
I see. So I really glued.
Well, I gotta say, oh, it's so good.
You want me to take a bite of this sandwich?
No, I don't want you to take a bite of it. Just inhale.
You can't stop me. I'm a king.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, I gotta say, before you took a bite, you did not, in fact, inhale. Is that a problem for you? That seems like it might be a reoccurring issue.
That I fire before I aim?
No, like you're missing a sense.
Oh.
No, I mean,
I can't smell?
Exactly. And it's funny because I mean, I do it all the time. I know actually you do it all the time. I mean, it's really just a big part of life. It makes life so good and just really good food.
Yeah.
And you just
Like I
couldn't
have no taste.
You couldn't smell.
I couldn't smell what
And-
The Rock was cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's because of Moana 2. I thought I could smell what The Rock was cooking, but after Moana 2, I don't know if he knows who he is anymore.
That makes sense why you put the Maui wig, just terrible
Right on it. And maybe he'll be able to understand that the reason that we love The Rock is not for his singing and rapping
awesome. All right, that's all I got. I'm Guy Fieri, and we're rolling out.